Thanksgiving dinner, my grandmother asked me, what the heck is this Bitcoin stuff anyway, right? And I said to her, do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. I said, well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here, and today the truth about Bitcoin is that people aren't using it as a currency just yet. Bitcoin was meant to serve as a digital cash, yet it is rarely used as a means of payment, with most people holding the cryptocurrency only for speculative purposes. Bitcoin was originally built as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, but most cryptocurrencies are used for payments. Surveys have shown that the majority of Bitcoin is held for speculative purposes. While some retailers accept Bitcoin, purchases have suffered from higher dropout rates than cards and cash payments. Bitcoin is the largest cryptocurrency by market cap, and from its inception, it's been heralded as a form of digital cash, the replacement to the US dollar, the Chinese yuan, and the British pound. Indeed, the original Bitcoin white paper by Satoshi Nakamoto describes it as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, but over a decade after it launched, the promises that shoppers would be happily using their Bitcoin addresses for payments in stores rings hollow. To be clear, people do use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to buy goods and services. It's just that the extent to which Bitcoin is used as a means of payment is dwarfed by its usage as a speculative investment, according to the available data. In a recent report titled 2020 Geography of Cryptocurrency, blockchain investigation firm Chainalysis found that 1% of cryptocurrency value sent to Africa came from merchants between June 2019 and July 2020. In China, that figure was 0.7%. In Eastern Europe, 0.84%. In Latin America, 0.96%. In the Middle East, 0.65%. In North America, 1.04%. And finally in Europe, 1.08%. And in May of 2019, data from Chainalysis shows that just 1.3% of cryptocurrency transactions came from merchants between January 4th and April of that year. Looking specifically at Bitcoin, Chainalysis market intel platform shows that in 1 week in September of 2020, $62.5 million in Bitcoin went from services to exchanges, and $53.9 million went from wallets to services. By comparison, $1.3 billion traveled between wallets. That said, as Ryan Rayford, a Texan business lawyer who represents startups and investors, told Decrypt, that just from looking at the ledger, it is essentially impossible to tell the difference between purchase transactions and investment transactions. And even looking at businesses proclaiming to accept Bitcoin would leave out all the independent contractors who might, if asked, or those who don't advertise that they do. So why aren't people using Bitcoin for transactions, but using the available data as a benchmark? Why isn't Bitcoin more popular as a payment method? It's not that merchants don't accept Bitcoin. A survey of 500 small mid-sized businesses in the US by Zogby Analytics on behalf of HSB found that 36% of businesses accept cryptocurrency, and large organizations such as Wikipedia, Microsoft, and AT&T accepts also Bitcoin. And again, people do still buy things in Bitcoin. A spokesperson for a Utah-based CoinZoom, which offers a crypto credit card, told Decrypt that customers have spent about $200,000 in Bitcoin each month for the past 3 months. And the Atlanta-based BitPay, a payment service provider that lets merchants accept Bitcoin, told Decrypt that the company processes $1 billion in Bitcoin payments each year. But Bitcoin is far from mainstream adoption. By comparison, in the first fiscal quarter of this year, Visa processed $2.3 trillion. So what's causing the hold up for Bitcoin? Akram Tariq Khan, co-founder of Yolibas, a Pakistani online fashion shop, told Decrypt that he added Bitcoin as a payment method during the pandemic, but out of about 12,200 orders in the following month, just 16 of them were paid using Bitcoin, totaling just $2,100. Another 127 tried, but gave up. A higher dropout rate due to offering Bitcoin as a payment method compelled us to discontinue its usage, he said. Perry Toon, founder of Thesis, a Canadian private email hosting company that accepts Bitcoin, told Decrypt that Bitcoin is not overly convenient for buyers, though its usage has slightly grown amongst the small amount of people that uses it. Another possible reason, there is still a stigma that Bitcoin is used on the online black markets, so the businesses that accepts this kind of currency are often seen as dodgy and untrustworthy, said Ethan Taub, CEO of California-based loan company Laundry. Indeed, one of the first genuine use cases of Bitcoin was to buy illicit goods and services on the dark web markets, like the now defunct Silk Road. But there is still hope for Bitcoin, which, to cut it some slack, has only been around since 2008. BitPay surveyed 4 merchants that accepts Bitcoin and found that people spending crypto spend twice as much as they do when paying in credit cards, and projects such as the Lightning Network are aiming to resolve pain points like the speed and cost of the transactions, though at this point the vast majority of crypto companies don't accept the Lightning transactions. But for now, Bitcoin will remain a speculative investment. According to Chainalysis data, 17.2 million of the 18.5 Bitcoin in circulation, or 93%, have remained in wallets for over 2 weeks, and 57% of that for over a year. What can prevent them from just hodling? Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe for some daily crypto updates. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.